Have you ever noticed that we want everything quickly? We want success quickly, we want confidence quickly, we want results quickly, and sometimes even we want people to understand us quickly. A few days ago, I was talking to someone at my workplace. He looked frustrated. I asked him what happened. He said, I don't think this company values me. So I asked him another question. How long have you been working here? He replied, 7 months. 7 months. And honestly, the answer surprised me, not because he was frustrated, but because somewhere deep inside, many of us think the same way. We start something and expect results immediately. We join a company and expect recognition. We start learning a skill and expect mastery. We go to the gym and expect transformation. We meet someone and expect a strong relationship within a few weeks. And when those things don't happen quickly, we start doubting ourselves. We start doubting the process, but sometimes we even quit. But have you ever thought about it? The most valuable things in life have never been instant. A tree doesn't grow in a week. Trust doesn't build in a day. Confidence doesn't appear overnight. A meaningful relationship doesn't happen after a few conversations. Everything beautiful takes time. Yet we live in a world where everything feels instant. Food arrives in minute, messages arrives in second, movies start with one click. Because we are surrounded by speed, we unconsciously expect life to move at the same speed. But life follows a different clock. And that's where many people struggle, especially in relationships. Sometimes we meet someone and immediately start imagining what the future could look like. We want certainty, we want reassurance, we want everything to happen now. But relationships don't grow because of speed, they grow because of consistency, through conversations, through understandings, through showing up again and again. You cannot rush trust, you cannot force connection. Some things simply need time. And the same is true for your goals. The sad part that many people quit when they are actually much closer than they realize. They stop learning the skill, they stop showing up, they stop believing in themselves. Not because growth isn't happening, but because growth is often invisible in the beginning. Think about a seed. When you plant a seed, nothing seems to happen for days. If you look at the soil, it appears exactly the same, but underneath, something is already growing. And I think life works in the same way. Sometimes your efforts are growing beneath the surface long before the results become visible. The challenge is having enough patience to stay, to continue to trust the process, even when you can't yet see outcome. So if you are currently waiting for results, if you are waiting for success, if you are waiting for a relationship to grow, if you are waiting your life to change, don't be too quick to give up. Maybe nothing is wrong. Maybe you are simply in the growing phase. And the growing phase is usually the quietest phase. One day you will look back and realize that the things you wanted most were never delayed. They were simply taking the time they needed. So be patient with your journey, be patient with your goals, be patient with people, and most importantly, be patient with yourself. Because sometimes the difference between success and failure is not talent. It's simply staying long enough for the results to arrive.